In this episode, we take you on an in-depth boat tour of Balachandra, our C&C44 sailboat, in detail, both above and below decks. Last time on Sailing Balachandra, we snorkeled the Antigua Reef, visited Jolly Harbor, snorkeled a shipwreck in Deep Bay, and then sailed for Barbuda.
If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Noelle.
And I'm Dan.
And we're Sailing Balachandra. We've sailed all the way from Nova Scotia, Canada to the Caribbean.
And we're sailing all around the Caribbean now, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, just go below this video, look for the big red subscribe button, and press that button. Hey guys, when I first started Sailing Balachandra, I did a boat tour video of our C&C44 Balachandra, mainly showing you the interior layout of the cabin. If you just click on this card here at the top of the video, it'll take you to that boat tour and you can have a general view of the layout of the interior of Balachandra when I first bought her. In this week's video, I wanted to bring you guys a brand new boat tour, but an in-depth look into the systems and the workings of Balachandra. I'll show you our deck layout and I'll talk about the design of the C&C44, the standing and running rigging, as well as the interior of the boat and the engine, and many of the modifications that have been done to this boat since its first manufacturing. I hope you guys enjoy this in-depth boat tour of Balachandra, our C&C44. Balachandra is a C&C44, a masthead sloop with a beam of 13 feet, a spade rudder, and a wing keel drawing 6 foot 9 inches. Our length at the waterline is 36 feet, and we are powered by a 44 horsepower Yanmar engine. Initially, the C&C44 was designed as a racer, which is why we have a tall 65-foot mast, balsa cord fiberglass construction, a large wheel in the cockpit, a Navtec hydraulic boom vang and backstay, and 2 additional running backstays for further adjustment while racing. We also have very oversized Baronet 4-speed winches for handling large loads while in competition racing. She also has many of the sought-after advances in sailing yachts of the 90s, like all lines leading aft, a comfortable cockpit, saddle seats, a luxury production yacht interior contemporary for her time, and a swim ladder on the stern, which was later replaced by a sugar scoop in modern yachts. Since her construction, Balachandra has been outfitted with a Dodger, a bimini, a solar arch, solar panels, a wind generator, an anchor windlass, Raymarine cockpit instruments, autopilot, as well as an S-bar furnace, a microwave, and many of the other typical accessories found in cruising yachts of today. All of the C&C44 shrouds terminate on 1 half-inch thick chain plate that is bolted right into the superstructure here at midships. Our Traveler is recessed within a groove right here in the cockpit. It is very accessible, but it prevents us from ever having a full cockpit enclosure, as the Traveler needs to swing out both port and starboard, especially in a downwind sail. However, with all lines let aft and our Traveler right here in the cockpit, we rarely have to leave the cockpit while sailing. Our saddle seat is just awesome, and it's a very comfortable perch for the pilot while on a good lean out sailing. Our cockpit has both port and starboard lazarettes for quick storage, and our aft lazarettes are very deep and act as an access point to all the storage in our very long transom, which, like in most production yachts, can act as a garage for a lot of the things you don't want to keep in your living space. Our anchor locker was modified from the original design in order to hold an anchor windlass. It works very well for us, complete with a washdown pump we are able to use when the anchor is badly soiled. We have a Zodiac 6-man life raft mounted right here on the deck, and we have a large, sturdy teak outboard motor mount here on our transom. Our engine access is one of the best features we have below decks. We have nearly complete access to our engine from every side, which is very helpful when doing an oil change or changing filters. Balachandra has 2 cabin berths, each with private ensuite heads that include a shower and a pump-out drain. Although we typically sleep in the queen-size bed in our spacious aft cabin, the V-berth is large with plenty of headroom. This centerpiece can be removed, revealing a step which can be used, converting the V-berth into 2 separate C berths. Below this step, you can find easy access to our depth and speed transducers. Our salon is also easily converted into additional C berths. Balachandra has plenty of storage. I created this boat map so we could keep track of where we stored our long-term provisions and other things. We carry a total of 120 liters or 30 gallons of water in 3 40-liter or 10-gallon water tanks, 2 in the salon and 1 in the V-berth. Our valve to switch between tanks is located centrally here in the main bilge compartment, and our diesel tank capacity is 150 liters or 40 US gallons. I replaced our old hot water heater with a brand new hot water heater before leaving Nova Scotia here in our transom. Our cooling water runs through this water tank and heats the water when we run our engine. Below our chart station seat is our 2000 watt inverter, which works in conjunction with a Heart interface battery monitor. Power from our 2 solar panels, wind generator, and engine alternator are charging our 3 lead acid batteries and 1 AGM starter battery almost constantly. Located here at midships, we alternate 2 10-pound propane tanks to fuel our gas stove and oven in the galley. Balachandra also has 2 large refrigeration compartments well insulated, with a fridge compressor on one side and a cold air spillover system from one side to the other. When on shore power or on very good solar days, we're able to get this fridge quite cold. So that's the end of this video of our in-depth boat tour of our C&C44 Balachandra. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this week's video, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment below. We enjoy reading those. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content.
That's right. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon page, it's always a good time to do so. Patreon's a place where you can give back if you like what we do and you want to support us. Thanks.
Bye.
See you later.